YouTube land, what's up? This is part 2 of my power outage. So I still have a power outage. I went to sleep last night. When I woke up, I received a text that said that the power was on, but the power wasn't on. So I tried to call them, and it was a long wait because everybody's dealing or whatever. So I went to work this morning. I called them. I didn't want to bother them because I understand, what's going on. But I had called them because of the misconception with my, with the misconception of my power bill. I'm sorry, not my power bill. What am I even talking about? With the misconception of the text and the lights not being on. So she said that they still don't know when they'll be on. So I went, baby, and spent me a nice piece of change, baby. I went and bought me a generator. Because last night was kind of rough for me. Yeah, baby, I bought the big baby, the powerhouse. So last night was kind of rough for me because I'm not used to, being without power and stuff like that. And then it made me have to really, I got some good sleep, but I do look fresh because I got that hard conscious sleep. But that hard conscious sleep, that's that real sleep. That's where you gotta really look at some things that you done, what's been going down, what you done to others. It's that. Boy, that ain't no place to play in that type of sleep where you gotta go to sleep. And then I had a candle, but the candle, I done burnt it down to the nub and didn't even know it. So I went to light that and that didn't work. So I just sat it down or whatever. So I'm not complaining because it could be worser. And I know it could be worse. You want me to show you something worse? No, this is medium speed. I like this. This is fine. Don't you call this the tango? What is this? I love it. Because the truth is, things could always be worse. As people was outside last night, didn't have no home to be in. They wish they had a place to be up in. To wish some power was off. So I'm just in my wisdom lane with this. Now, is it depressing? Yeah. God. But that just shows me how spoiled I am. How spoiled you are. That's the reality of it. We some spoiled brats and we don't really know that. So we don't take accountability for that. But how can you take accountability, right, for something that you ain't even aware of? You don't listen, somebody knows. So I last night I had went ahead and called into work to let them know, just in case I didn't show up, this was the reason. Listen, I'm on 18% as we speak. I didn't think I was gonna make it, but I knew to my battery, right, I plugged it into the wall. I knew to keep it in the wall even though I didn't have no power. I knew to let it stay at home. So what it ended up doing, it ended up preserving, because I had got down to 14%. It had ended up preserving the 14%. Because I was thinking I could have even missed work because my alarm wasn't going to go off. But see, I needed to sustain, so I hooked it in the wall to keep the, keep the lines open. Even ain't no juice flowing, baby, keep the lines open. And so I thought, though, it was a chance I could have missed the alarm. I'm working back and forth, but I know that I'm not going to miss the alarm because by me having it plugged in the wall, I'm sustaining it all night until I get up to go to work. But in my reality realm, I could miss the alarm. But I already called work and let them know what the play was. And then so after that, when it was time for me to get up, it woke me up because it kept me sustained at the 14%. So I'm like, okay, I got 14% out here and it's dark out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no street lights. I ain't got nothing going for me. So you gonna need this 14 to get out the door. Get to the car. You get to the car, you all right. So I had another little gadget that I thought was dead. But God said, no, baby, it ain't dead. I reserved it for you. So that was on 43%. So I used the 43% of that, you know, in the bathroom to handle the business. Yeah. I want to say it was like a prostitute bath. It was in and out. But it was some in. And it was some out. You know. So, I ended up taking my charger and my phone to work, letting it charge up to 100%, which I don't have much. I mean, I got like 93% on here now. And so, a part of me was like, keep the show rolling. I mean, which the show gonna keep rolling. But then a part of me, like I said, is just kind of depressed about the issue, but grateful at the same time because I know it could be worse. Yeah. So I'm in the middle of, you know, I could say it's bringing on a slight depression. I checked my food in the refrigerator, and so far it's still cool. Or whatever, but I don't know about that. I don't know about nothing no more. So much going on. How do you know about anything anymore? So now it's to the point where I'm letting it go. I'm letting it loose. I'm turning it loose like this worry like about to overtake me. But the worry about what somebody else doing, the trap somebody else trying to set for me, even though I know it's all right, it's just scary. But like I said, all this worry about what somebody else trying to do, I better get to focusing on what I'm trying to do. So I'm working on that. And that ain't no easy fix. I mean, that could take this could take forever. But the thing is, I'm working on it, and I'm definitely working on having more patience. But like y'all know, normally I get on here sometime and record like back to back to back to back to back to back. Not to say I won't be on here because my mood might change. But as for right now, like I said, I'm kind of like in a sunken about not having any power. But at the same time, you know, I know the show got to keep rolling. You know, the show must go on. And I know that things could be worse. Yeah. I've had 2 people tell me stories about the big trees like I was telling y'all about yesterday. The big trees then fell on top of their roof, put holes in it. Now they got waters leaking in their roofs. I've heard 2 of these incidents. That could have been me. So I just want to say, you know, sometimes, you know, you ain't doing as bad as you think you doing. I swear, baby, sometimes you doing 100, even in the midst of the power outage. You baby, even in the midst of the power outage, baby, you still doing 100, even if you don't feel like that, even if you don't think so, baby, you still cruising in on them. You still doing it, Jack. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe later I might get back on here, but I know for right now I at least have to post once a day. You know, the thing about Mother Nature, you know, she's so unexpected, you know. She's so timeless. But one thing I noticed she's sick of being is forgiving. Yeah, I'm just looking outside when I talk to you. I'm looking at the trees, you know, I'm getting the picture, you know, just getting a autobiography, what's that, autographic biography of what's going on with Mother Nature and life and stuff like that. And I can look around and tell you it ain't gonna be too much longer. Take that how it resonates. It might not be too much longer till you find another job. It might be not much too longer before you find eternal happiness. It might not be too much longer before my father come back. Like, just however you want to interpret that. And then, you know, y'all got to think too. We think time, you know, they've been saying that forever. He coming back, he coming back, he coming back. He ain't came back yet. But, you know, y'all have to understand the difference between regular time, your time, and my father's time. Like, it doesn't work like how everybody thinks it works. Like his one day, I'm just putting it out here like such, just to give you some type of idea. Like, say we might think years and years, like all these years is considered a long time. Well, that's true in real time, but in his time, all of these years could equal a day. Like, I'm just... There's a difference between real time, your time, my time, spiritual time, his time. There's a difference in the timing. I live in both of these worlds, I know. I wouldn't lie to you about how timing works when I'm in the air. You can't even compare the two. Like, what we might call 365 billion years long, that might just be a blink of an eye for him in that timely manner there. That time there is unlimited time. That's what you call unlimited, babe. Just saying that's what you call unlimited. Yeah. We unlimited for $35 on these phone plans, but see, my father is unlimited. Yeah, he on that type of time. But you know. Yeah, so I guess I'll get off of here because I do have some things that I need to do, right? Like clearing out some of my space so I can get more footage on here since I'm using my phone. And then, you know, getting here and take care of some personal things as well. But I just wanted to keep y'all abreast. So I got more juice than I did last night or whatever. And if y'all going through something, hang on. I'm going through it too. I'm depressed. I won't lie. I'm very depressed. And I'm like, dang, I got to go back to sleep with this hard sleep again. Like, I have hard sleep, but the power is not off. I can control the power. But now I can't control the power because the power is off. So that switches my consciousness to like a graveyard consciousness shift. Boy, do you had to go down there and get the digging and throw it away and forgot you was here and blowing off and I thought I got rid of you and who else knows this? You know you really got to... Especially if you talking about taking a high vibrational journey. You can't go with that mess.